Hello everyone, and this is a site I created for or maybe an animal or a site about animals. So we start off with our normal HTML snippets. Then we'll go over here to our header, which is we giving the class header. Then we're giving it some paragraph. Then more about amazing animals. They decided to give it a nav bar with its class being logo, and then it's being called Hello World, Animal World. Then from here, I've decided to give a div with this class called nav links. It's having a home, gallery, about, and contact. Then over here, I decided to bring a session with this class being called hero. Then I decided to put in an image with this alt or alternative being a lion. Then with some text being inputted. Welcome to the animal world. Explore all wild and domestic animals through pictures and facts. Okay, then we go over to and I open another session. It's being called gallery, and then from there I decided to give it some images. So for the first one, with SDiv being animal card, decided to give it an image, and then over there I decided to put in a lion. Then from there I made another one div with this image being for a dog. I made another div with this div. All of them have the same class, but for the images, those are the ones that are different. Then for the third one, an elephant. The fourth one for an animal card. The fifth one for a cat card. The sixth div is for a horse. The seventh for a tiger. And the SRC here stands for, with the image tag, the SRC there stands for source, where it is located in your documents. So this is the file path of the documents or where the image is. Then we go the same thing for the parrots, rabbits, and then now we've ended it. So over here is another section. Then over here we want to make it so that the user can contact us if they would want to learn more about an animal. So over here we have a section which class is called a contact class. Then ask about an animal. Then over here you have the form class as form box. Then you have your name, email, text area, so that they can talk more about what they would like to learn about the animal. And the text area here accept multiple inputs. Then we have a submit button, which is send. So after filling the form, the user can send. And then over here we have our footer. Then over here at our footer class is footer. Then the animal world, the copyright signed 2025. Then we've ended our footer. Yeah, so this is how the site looks like from our CSS code. All this plenty thing. When we run, we'll see how little and nice it looks. Now let's go head over to our CSS. Then for our CSS, we have the body. Then the body applies to everything which was inside our body in our HTML. Then we start with our header. Remember earlier from our header, text aligned center, background color green, this color white, and then a padding of 20. Padding is the distance from the content to the margin. Okay, then we have our display. Display set flex, so that the display being set flex helps the items in the div or in the container to not overflow. That's why if you go to most websites, even though all the things are in one container or they are always in one section, it doesn't move to another section. That's why the display flexes. And the display warp helps it to adjust to the size of the screen or the container. Then over here, the display direction, they set it to a column. So column being is horizontal. Yeah. But then if we were to display it row, it will come, it will display as a row. Then we have our background color, then our align items. This property helps justify the items in such a way that they'll be in the center. Then we have for our hero text, a margin top 10 pixels. So it means that we've specified for the margin, the top of it to be like 10 pixels. And then it will be aligned to the center. Then over here for the gallery, decided to make it to the center, then added a background color to it, and then give it a padding. The distance from it to the margin to be like 20 pixels. Then the animal card, have its width to be like 140 pixels. And then its border radius. Border radius technically is a property that helps to rounding, let me make it that way, rounding the size or the shape of an element or a button. So we decided to give it a border radius of like 10 pixels. Then have to the about section, give it a background color white, and then we'll align the items to align the text to the center. Then over here, we go to our button. We decided to display it flex and then justify the content to the center. Make it come in the center. Then we'll go to our submit button. Decided to give its color green and then the background green and then the color of the text white. Yeah, that's how it is. So the background is like let's just say what's happening at the back of it, and then the color is the color of the text, then the border none, cursor pointer, and then footer, and that's it for our CSS. Now let's go and run our HTML and see how it looks like. So this is how it looks like. This is for the header animal. Then this is our navigation bar, and this is just an image. Welcome. So we have the lion and animal gallery, lion, dog, elephant, cat, horse, tiger, parrot, rabbit. Then over here you have the about. Then ask about an animal. This input, then you send. And that's it for my animal world site.